Hello out there, world. How are you? It is Tam telling tales. Y'all get on in here. Y'all get on in here. It is officially 7 o'clock. I'm here on time. Some of y'all who've been on my chat, before, they probably like, oh yeah, she'll be in here about 7:03 or so. But I'm actually here at 7 o'clock, y'all. So make sure that you are sharing the video, text your friends, call them up, make sure they didn't forget about it so they can come on in here because we have a really, really, really exciting evening planned for you guys for the next hour. And I don't want anybody to miss anything. Y'all know that we have the illustrious author Alexandria House in here on tonight, and she has agreed to discuss her book, Let Me Love You, the first book in the McClain Brothers series, with myself, representing the amazing ICU Reading and Social Network Book Club. So this actually was our book for July. So hopefully you guys were reading along with us, or some people that may be chiming in may have even read it beforehand. Y'all just want to come in here and say what y'all need to say about these characters and talk to our author. Miss House, would you like to greet the people?
Yes. Well, hello, everyone.
We've got some folks in here that has said hello. We see Ebony's here, and Joan is here, and Sam
Ah,
is here. Nakisha is here. Kiana is here. Miss Wilson is here. So we got plenty of people that are coming on in the room. They are excited to talk about Let Me Love You. And I am too. As
oh,
the evening goes on, everybody, I want you to make sure that you put your comments in the section. So even if I don't immediately come back to them, I will usually do a little scroll and get y'all questions in, because if y'all read the book like we did, y'all might have some questions, or you might even have just, some comments that you want to make. I know that I do, because I can't wait to tell y'all who my favorite character was, because it reminded me so much of myself. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure somebody already knows who I'm talking about. If somebody who know me know who I think I am in the book, put it in the chat. But anywho, um, I'm not gonna keep going and going and going. I'm gonna go ahead, do my formal, nice, sweet. Thank you all so much for being here on this evening with myself, as well as ICU Reading and Social Network. And on tonight, we will be discussing Let Me Love You by Alexandria House with none other than Alexandria House. Hello there, Miss House.
hello.
I wanted to again thank you for being here with us on tonight. Super excited to have you. We have been enjoying your books for a while now, and so Tina selected you as our July read. So we all
Thank
had
you,
the
Tina.
opportunity. I know, thanks, Tina. So we all had the opportunity to experience you together. So again, thank you not only for being here, but for being such an amazing author. So
Oh,
I
thank you
wanted
for having
to
me.
I wanted to open up with just some icebreaker questions about you.
Okay.
Not anything like super crazy, but just some stuff for us to learn about you. So, where are you from?
Um, the deep depths of the sticks of the South.
The bottom. You from the bottom
I'm from
part?
the bottoms. I'm country, as you can tell. You can readily tell that I'm country. So that's what.
Southern. You a
Yeah.
southern gal.
Well,
Okay.
I'm proud to say I'm country. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I'm country.
Oh, that's a good one, because you know what? Somebody was like, "Don't call me country." Somebody told me that, and because I had called them country, and I felt so
Hmm.
bad because I didn't mean to offend them. So I've been trying to say southern, and now you done told me I could say country.
You can
Oh,
say country. I'm
oh
country.
yeah, I'm
My
saying
folks
country back
country.
again. I'm gonna say country again.
I done
Okay.
ate some things that you probably ain't heard of.
What you eat? What you ate?
I had a little squirrel with gravy, some squirrel eggs. Uh,
Mm. Yeah, that's country.
rabbit.
Yeah, that's country. No, you ain't lying. You're not lying. Okay. So another question: what are you reading right now, if anything?
Oh, okay. So I have a strange brain. So I mostly listen to books because I have to write, and I try to save my eyesight and everything for writing. But right now, I'm listening to the Dewey Decimal System, which is a dystopian mystery thriller. I'm also on my third round of Unfortunately Francine by Joan Vassar.
Ah, come on, third round.
And ironically enough, I'm listening to Let Me Love You because Joan Vassar's been listening to it and harassing me. And so I've been listening to it because I'm like, dang, you want me? You making me want to listen to my own book. So I've been listening to that too.
Cause child is good.
Thank
Uh,
you.
it's good because I've read it and I listen. I listened to it first.
Hmm.
Yeah, honey, you got a hit on your hands for sure. And when I did a review of the Romy series.
Yes.
I did a review, and at the time, those were the first ones that I actually read. But everybody kept talking about Big South. I was like, oh, well, then I'm about to have to go figure out what is all the hoopla about. And baby, now I know. Now I know. So I'm on
Okay,
my second
I
round.
still don't, I still don't get it, but I'm appreciative that everybody likes it.
Child, cause it's the bomb. It is. You know what? Nope. I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm not gonna go there yet because we actually have Tina on the line, and I know that she got some stuff that she want to say. So, Miss Tina, ma'am, let's take it away. You gotta have to take that mask off, though, girl. You was in the house. Oh, I
Okay.
see what you're doing. I see you, babe.
So,
Y'all see the mask?
right. Can y'all see
Okay,
my mask?
okay. Because I was about to say, no, what you're not gonna do is be that person in your own house with your
She
mask on.
representing.
I
She
get it now.
representing them levels.
Yes, yes. So I had this made, so I just wanted to show it off for a minute. Yeah,
Oh,
check
thank
out
you.
the
Okay.
pineapples.
You look
And
Uh-huh.
lovely in it.
Thank
Lovely.
you. Thank you.
okay, there we go.
Um, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
And I feel like, when you discover something nobody else knows about, and I know people knew about you, but my book club, I don't think anybody had read you before me. And
Hmm.
then I raved. Then Tam ended up reading something. And so I just wanted the rest of the book club to experience you, experience this book, get some salt in their mouth.
I know that's right.
So yeah, so just thank you. I mean, my book club, we're similar but also different in taste. Like we can all read the same book and different levels. Somebody can rate it a 2, a 1, all the way up to a 5. So I
Yeah.
don't know what the ladies have rated this book thus far, but
Hmm.
just checking in on them, seeing how they like my read, because I'm always nervous when I pick the selection. So I'm
Yeah.
just getting everybody's like, okay, thumbs up. They like it so far. So I'm feeling good about it.
Well, good. Thank you so much for recommending it. I
You're
appreciate you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, then let me go ahead. I'm gonna ask you some more because I got like a few more minutes. I can. I'm gonna ask you a few more, just little icebreaker questions about you.
Okay. Okay. Hit me.
So what you say?
Hit me.
Oh, bet. Okay, so your first love, is he still fine or no?
My first love.
Mm-hmm. He watching. He
No,
watching TV. He
no,
watching.
no. Hell no, he ain't fine. No, no.
No. Okay.
I end up marrying him and stuff, and I ain't, ugh.
My first love still fine.
I mean, my first love is still handsome. I'm not gonna say the man. We had 3 children. I can't say he ugly,
Oh,
but
oh. Mm.
um, now he ain't fine. Shoot. And if
Oh,
he
that was
was,
messy, wasn't it? I'm sorry.
if he was, he still wouldn't be okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That was a messy question. I can't help myself though. I'm sorry. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna keep it nice though. So tell me, what was your first book that you wrote and
Mhm.
the last book that you wrote?
Higher Love, which is book one in the Love After series, is my first book. I wrote
Oh,
it as a National Novel Writing Month project, and in that November of that year, and released it at the end of that December. And my most recent book that has been released is, I believe, the Love Infinite mixtape.
okay.
The last one I actually wrote is Temper Me, which is a part of my Romeo U series.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because, yep, I reviewed the first two. So I'm going to tap
Hmm.
in on that third one for sure. So
Yeah.
I think we might be ready to go through our comments and start some discussion about the book. Shall
Okay.
we? So I'm scrolling up here. So let's see. DM's Diamonds, they know me. They answered my question. Remember I said I wanted to people know who I thought I was? Bridget.
Ah,
Bridget is probably like a good mix of me and Sam. Sam that's in my book club. It's a good combination of the two of us. Cause see, Sam got that nice sternness, that logic. Like if you don't shut up and listen to what I'm saying and know that I'm right and move on, she's that person. And then of course with me, I'm like the shoot, y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get you together, let's have some fun. I got your back, girl. And you know, if folks want to climb and act the fool, then you know I'm with it. So
yeah,
yeah, I liked Bridget a lot.
yeah. I like Bridget
And then
too.
let's see who else is in here. Everybody just wants to say hi. Darlene is here. She wants to say hi. Of course, you
Hey,
know Joni is.
yeah, she better
She had to
be.
come check in with the mayor of her fort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shoot, I keep it loud up in there.
Look, I'm talking mess on one of the other streams. I didn't call you the mayor, and it stuck. So, ma'am, you the mayor.
I appreciate that.
It's
You knew what
unanimous.
you were talking about. You know,
Poe
you know.
Jones, she can't even be the mayor of her own city that she created. Oh, I'm so sorry. You can be on the city council. Yeah, you can be on the, be on the city council. Let's see. We got my cousin Katie. Hey, Art. Hi there. Thanks for coming on in here and seeing about us. Let me see. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. What you talking about, John? You know, John gonna be in here clowning, acting a fool.
She's
You
showing out.
already
That's what
know.
she do.
Oh, okay. So we got a question from DN Diamonds right now, and they want to know what was the experience like for you when you were listening to "Let Me Love You."
Oh man, so that's my first audiobook,
Mm.
and um, I didn't get to hear it because I did it through a company, production company, and they pretty much had creative control. I didn't get to hear it until it was released, so I heard it with the readers, and I just remember sitting there with my mouth open. I was like, "What is this?" It was just so good, and I don't know. It was just I remember I like teared up because I was like, it just hits different hearing it that way, hearing someone else performing your words. And in a million years, I never thought it would happen. I never even thought about an audiobook. I love audiobooks, but I never thought about mine being audiobooks. So just to hear that, to hear the absolutely excellent performance of Jacoby and Ademrele, and the way they interpreted the story, it's almost like they were in my head when I wrote it. So it was a wonderful experience. And I believe I said in another interview that I would just listen to it on repeat. Became my bedtime story until I discovered the Black series. But it was just I couldn't get enough of it. I just kept listening to it, and I was like, wow, it's so good. It's just,
I
I mean,
think
I
a lot of people
get
feel
it.
like that.
I get why y'all like it, but I still don't get it because I wrote it. but I get it.
It's
So
good, girl. It is good. So let
thank
us
you.
love it. Just like let me love you. Let us love
I
this book
will. I
because
will.
it is
I accept
phenomenal.
it.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Well, let's see. Oh, Joan is fine with you being the mayor. Okay, cool.
Thank you,
Um,
Joe.
okay, so at this point, everybody wants to talk about the book, and I think this
Okay.
is a fine time to start.
Okay.
So, um, why don't we open up with having you tell us about the book? So just in case there's somebody that taps in that's like, oh, well, I don't know what this book is about, or somebody who just wants to get your perspective on your book. Tell us about the beginning and how Let Me Love You came to be.
I remember it was another National Novel Writing Month project um, that I did not finish in November. It took 6 weeks instead of 4 weeks. So I finished in December. Um, and I just knew I wanted to write about brothers because I had just written about sisters, the Strickland sisters. So I wanted to write about brothers. And I knew that one would be a rapper and one would be an NBA player. And I wasn't sure about the other brothers. And I decided to start with the uh, rapper. And it was just so much fun, just writing it and coming up with the storyline. I'm a music head, so had always wanted to write a musician of some form, and I had a fun creating and crafting him as this legendary rapper and the lifestyle and um, the way I came up with Joe's job or how they met is I was following a celebrity jeweler on Instagram named Ben Baller, and he's Korean. And I was like, okay, she can work for a jeweler, and she can meet him, this and the other. So it kind of just fell together like that, And I can honestly say I really enjoyed writing it. Did not expect this reception, but I enjoyed writing it. And for anybody who hasn't read it, it's about Big South, Everett McClain, who is I would put him in the category of like a Jay Z or LL Cool J as far as the length of his career. He's a legendary rapper. He's been in the game since he was a very young man, a teenager, really, like 18. And it's his love story with this regular smuggler girl named Joe Walker, who works for the celebrity jeweler, and they meet through her job. And he's just, they meet under interesting circumstances, and
Mm-hmm.
he's just smitten with her because she has a bad attitude, but she rightfully had a bad attitude, and it goes from there, and all their ups and downs and crazy stuff that happens in their relationship.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let y'all ask a couple questions and then I'm gonna tap in and tell y'all some of the stuff that excited me about the book. I'm gonna let y'all go first, watchers, because I'm glad to have y'all here. Candace wants to make sure that we know that the narrators did a phenomenal job. They did an awesome
Yes,
job. And
agree,
so
agree.
let's see. Questions. Oh, I gotta scroll up because y'all in here, boy. Let me scroll up. See what y'all talking about. Y'all in here saying, hey. Okay, so we talked about where Big South came from. Cool. And let's see. So someone wants to know, Kezia wants to know, will we see updates from secondary characters like Joe's co-worker and Big South's best friend Keith Coleman? Maybe second chance, maybe December themes by chance.
Um, I hadn't even thought about them. I mean, if they bring me something, I'll write it. But I believe there may be characters that would just needed to tell that story. But
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't say no to any character that wants to come and bring me a story. So if they do, I'll write it.
Mm. Okay. Well, we got another question from the fort. Lord, here they go. Here they go. Can we send Esther to the fort so we can have Morgan handle her? Because baby, listen, ain't no way in the world I'm not about to tap into that ass when I open up my closet and you got your 6-foot Amazon tail up in there with a camera. Woman, excuse you? No, what we're not gonna do at 50 is that. Oh man,
Yeah,
I was
she need.
thoroughly entertained. So was the
Hey,
rest of the book
she
club.
can go to the fort and get whooped up. She needs some help.
Like you doing all of this, and this ain't even this man's baby though. Oh, sis. Oh baby, what I wouldn't give for a Morgan Esther slap down, because she was doing the absolute most. I can't.
Yeah,
When I tell
she
you, I
wanted her.
can't.
She wanted her man back.
But this what I couldn't understand. Even if Esther and with Daffy Duck, the Bugs NYC. This what I couldn't understand about them. These are people who are openly showing and telling you that they don't want nothing to do with you. That's a form of mental illness, if you
Oh yeah,
ask me.
it's nuts. Yeah.
Because you ain't gonna keep on denying me and telling me no, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I don't believe you. No, you're not
But
gonna
you
do
know
that
what?
not to me.
They were so fun to write for that very reason. They were nuts. I loved writing Bugs' lines. I would laugh the whole time I was writing his stuff because he was so stupid.
He was a whole bona fide fool. I'm like, sir, you just out here leaving women with their babies. Like, I'm gonna just go ahead and make this decision for my career. You leaving us, Tina?
Tam.
Huh?
When he was at the award show and he said, I love you, Joe. I want you back. No disrespect, wifey.
Oh, this earring of mine is acting a fool.
Keep it off,
But
girl. Keep it off.
yeah, what you said, Tina? Like, no disrespect, but I still
Well,
want you women over here.
at least he said no disrespect. What y'all
No,
saying?
no, ma'am, no, ma'am. Cause see, what sis should have did was got her tail up and showed out. Cause baby, the unmitigated gall of him to be on the mic. I can't. I couldn't take it. I could, but I couldn't, but I could. Now you grabbing booties. I love you, but let me disrespect you and grab the booty on national television. Like, Joe girl, I don't know what was going through your head back then, but he wasn't it. He wasn't it. I
Well,
felt so bad knowing she didn't have no family, so she was just willing to try to make it work with just anybody.
and we all had that dumb phase now, where
Yeah,
we
yeah, she
just had
got her
a little
twins.
stupid
Okay,
guy. She just
okay,
married her dumb phase. I married my dumb phase. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I know from
yeah.
personal experience that sometimes you marry your dumb phase. That's what I did.
Okay, okay. I think we got that. But I know who didn't have no excuse was Esther. Esther didn't have no excuse to be 50 in the closet. That's what she didn't have.
She was checking on her man. Listen.
Esther is 50 in the
She was trying to
closet.
make sure that this was real because that was her nigga. You understand me? So she was trying to make sure this was real between them.
Not from a closet. No, ma'am.
Well, what else was she going? She needed to see the real thing. She needed to see them pretending they together if they saw
Mm-mm.
her.
Mm-mm. And she just didn't have no scruples by herself. That you didn't got caught in the closet. All these people, and all you want to do is still try to intimidate this woman. Talk about something. She can't even handle you. Oh, you want your ass whooped for real? Okay. Joe, a good
She
one.
trying to remind him of what she had for him. You know what I'm saying?
It couldn't have been me. Oh, it couldn't have been me. Whew, that made me hot. I cannot. I cannot. Okay. Who? Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Cause see, if it hadn't been for Bridget, I love me some Bridget. Have I told you that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Yes, Bridget was bomb. Whew, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I love
But
Bridget.
yeah, she definitely she. Oh wait. Here go the other thing. Um, so Joe is with Bugs, right? And she like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, he a drug dealer, but I was working 3 jobs to make things work. And I was thinking to myself, like, now what kind of drug dealer still got his woman working 3 jobs? Now, wait a minute, sir.
Not a
You're
good
doing
one.
it wrong. If I gotta work 3 jobs, okay? Because I don't know.
She was
Maybe
trying
in
to help him
Detroit
get out of
it's
life.
different, but I promise you, they women don't be working jobs.
She was trying to help him get out that life and start his career as thumper.
Thumper. What was that about? Because I am curious. Like, why was he named after all of these rabbits? He had a little fetish, something, a little something
No,
going
he
on.
didn't tell me. He did not tell me why he liked rabbits. He
Oh, he
didn't.
didn't tell you. Oh, okay. But I figured I'd ask because yeah, he did seem a little obsessed with the rabbits and all. So we
Yeah.
want to know, is Big Stuff a real person?
In my head, yeah, very real.
Okay, okay. Because the characters
He's
become real people to me too, so I
yeah,
understand.
and he has been
Hmm.
good to me. So yeah, I'm not gonna say he's not. I'm not gonna say he's not real.
Okay. And
Yeah,
now, of
yeah.
course, we have somebody asking about one of our favorite secondary characters, Uncle Lee Chester. They want to know, is Uncle Lee Chester based off of somebody real?
He is based off a combination of every countryman I've ever known, and I've known a lot of them, including my father. No, you ain't.
Oh, you saw that?
That is pineapple.
It is. Oh, honey, I can't prepare. I can't prepare for this interview. You hear me? You go ahead, you talk. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, you look, work on them levels. See, that's right. Um, but yeah, he's a lot of my father. My father says crazy stuff. He's highly educated, but he's also very country. So he will say some crazy stuff, and I just sit up and look at him like, what? So him, and other older men I've known, like from my parents, most of my parents are from rural towns with like less than 300 people in them. So and I'm kin to all less than 300 of them. So they all these people that I know, uncles and cousins and stuff, that just say the craziest stuff. So that's where Unc came from.
Awesome. I feel like everybody has some version of Unc in their
Yeah,
family because
definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
thinking of one right now. I'm like, yeah, he could fit that one. I got
Yeah,
one that's down in Alabama. He definitely
yeah,
could fit
yeah. I
that
love it. So,
for sure.
and for those who don't know, Unc has an Instagram page. Y'all need to get over there and see what Unc talking about. He shoot knowledge.
Hold on. Unc got an Instagram. Let me we need the deets.
Okay, it's Unc underscore 1984. Now
Unc
1984 is for
underscore
those. Uh-huh.
like type that in the comments because I be
Somebody got the link or something, y'all. I know somebody following them. Okay,
Unc
the DMs
underscore.
Diamonds got it. Yeah, DMs Diamonds
Yes.
put it in. Now the 1984 comes
Unc
from
1994. There you go. Lee Chester Emerson.
yeah, yeah.
Come. The first thing I see is this Viagra. Child.
Now
Okay.
according to it's Viola.
Talk about stuff. He over here kicking dollars. First thing I see is some Viagra. All right, Uncle Lee.
Yeah. Now the 1984 is from I believe Nolan's book where he told him he had not fucked laying down since 1984. And so that's why I put that.
Wait, so how he be doing it?
He stand up in it. He was trying to tell him he need to stand up in it. You need to have your church socks on and stand up in it.
All right, sirs. Ain't that a song? One of them old blues songs?
Yeah, he told him to
Stand.
play that song while he's standing up in it.
Oh, Uncle Lee Chester. I can't. He get on my nerves. He so gets on my nerves. Why Uncle Lee? Uncle Lee. Okay. Okay.
What up,
Um.
that
Oh, this is funny. Okay, let me see. What else do I want to talk about? Okay. Can I also discuss with you?
Mhm.
Joe's low self-esteem and how it was low-key like irritating me a little bit
Really?
because yes, it was just like every time something happened, it was just oh, this is just so awful. I can't even believe that this is happening. Like, we should just break up. Oh, I don't deserve to be happy. Oh no, I should just go back to him and oh no, I can't believe.
Well, she been through some things. She been through
Right?
some things. Her man left her pregnant.
I'm like,
The
girl,
last the
hold
last
it.
rapper she was with left her pregnant.
I'm sorry,
And then this is
listen, let this
Big
man love
South.
you. Let me
Yeah.
love you. It's
You know,
all he
she
wanted
just
to do.
she had a hard life. And
She
then and
did.
you have to think about this man is larger than life. This is a big time star, and she's trying to figure out what is he doing with me because she's not a classic beauty. The model that I used for her in my little post is not the original girl that I saw that I made modeled her after. So
Mm.
she's not magazine cover beautiful. She's just a regular girl with large lips and a gap in her teeth and freckles, and none of those features have she's never she people weren't telling her she was pretty growing up. So she's trying to figure out what is he doing?
I guess you're right. And they they
Yeah.
they low key getting on me in the comment section. They like she's suffering
Yeah,
from
they say you
depression
better
and
keep up off the
everything.
Joe.
She had her daddy issues
Yeah.
and I get that's real. That's real. I now the part where I was just like I completely understand how this can be extremely devastating for her was once them videos went up.
Yeah.
Like you do something like that to somebody and yeah, regardless of how fine you might be and all this kind of stuff and nah, that wasn't cool. So when she fell into that depression, I understood it a bit. I understood it a bit.
Yeah.
I was glad
Yeah.
that she did have the kind of man that she had to pull her through that. Because in my head, I was thinking about Nat. I'm like, baby, you got to straighten up and fly right because this baby needs you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she came up out of that bad boy better than ever. So I was
Yeah.
glad. I
She's
was
had to
glad.
work her way through it.
Okay, the ladies in the comments, they got me together. They got me together. Okay, Shalise, you got me together, sis. Thank you. Miss Atkins, you got me together. Okay, I understand now. I understand. Yes, yep. Her mama committed suicide on graduation night. Yep. So I'm feeling like as time goes on with
Mhm.
them, she's going to be in some type of formal counseling because for sure, just based off of what was going on while she was dating Big South, that's enough to need a therapist.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
She was that was a whole like you got your booty grabbed on national television. You done been called gold digger and all type of hoes and stuff. You done had a grown woman in your closet watching you. I would need therapy.
She said a grown woman.
Grown. Okay? Grown. And then how you look your daughter and I'm sorry I'm back on this, but how you look your daughter in the face after she know that you was in the closet? My mama got to lower her ass when she comes to me with something like that. I'd be like, child, nope, bow your head, cause I can't. Mm-mm. It was too much. She was too grown for that. She was too grown for that. I'm sorry.
Esther, it seems to be a trigger for a lot of people.
I just because we always talk about how the older you get, the more stuff stops bothering you.
Hmm.
The cares that you stop giving on unimportant things or the
Yeah.
ability to move on from stuff that
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
past may have hurt you. The older you get, you should be better at doing these things.
Yeah.
Oh no, but not Esther. Esther just holding on for dear life
Well,
to
she was
who don't
good
know
as long
her.
as she thought he wasn't going to get another relationship.
Mm,
I guess she thought she had some type of hold on him. And the
mm.
moment he did, she was like, "Oh hell no, no, I got to stop this."
But at that point, they hadn't even been together They wasn't talking to each other regularly. Like the delusion of it all. It was the
Yeah.
delusion for me.
Yeah, she was crazy.
Mm-mm.
She's
Yeah,
crazy, crazy.
she was that baddie. Oh, someone asked, is Esther inspired by Naomi Campbell?
Yes, she
I was
is.
thinking that. I was
Def-
thinking that with
definitely.
the accent and everything. I say, yeah, I
hmm
can see that. And then you remember what Naomi on what's that music show with
Oh, Empire.
Empire? She was on there
Yeah.
once. They the little
Uh
young
huh.
dude, right?
You sure was.
She sure was.
hmm
Uh huh. Esther. Esther. And her name is Esther.
Yes, Esther.
Esther. It was befitting for her. Look at this. Somebody come look at this comment. I ain't gonna say it out loud. Oh, Lisa, you crazy girl.
Yeah, well, South told her to stay away from his woman, literally and figuratively.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
so
was
did she
funny.
want her?
That was funny to me. Cause Esther, she was doing everything and everybody. But you nasty, Lisa. You was nasty, girl.
I love it.
Oh, someone wants to ask about the depression scenes.
hmm
Sam was interested in knowing how were you able to write them so well because they seem very real.
From life experience, from history of depression. Depression runs in my family. I'm heavily medicated as we speak. So
Oh,
uh, yeah. So yeah, that's where that came from. I didn't have to do much research for that. But and I wanted to include that because I think as a people, a lot of us tend to think that that's not a real illness, but it is. It's just as much an illness as diabetes or hypertension, and it needs to be treated. And I have family members that think, well, just think happy thoughts and you won't be depressed. I'm like, that's not what that is. That's
right.
not how that works. It's actually for a lot of people, it's actually a chemical imbalance, and takes a little more than you to think happy thoughts. If that was the case, a lot of therapists and drug companies would be out of business. So I wanted to highlight that you really can find yourself in a hole, and but that you can also get out of the hole. And you can also, I want to show that you can have everything, great things go. She was in a mansion with a star,
Mm-hmm.
but that had just thrown her into a depression, and
Yeah.
things are not always the way they look on the outside.
Yeah. The
So
things we think gonna make us happy that folks got and they still not happy. So we have to recognize that the tangible things is not what brings us happiness.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yes, ma'am.
definitely.
Yes, ma'am. So they want to know, do you think Ella will find out South is not her father? Will we
I
see
don't.
that maybe perhaps in stories along the line, maybe?
She has a book coming that I'm going to write. So
Okay.
so and I haven't decided yet. Um and honestly, it ain't my decision. If I start writing and it happens, it happens because the characters run everything. But I don't know. I don't know if I want her to, if that makes sense.
Oh, I
Because she
know we
loves him
do.
so much.
She
You know.
do, and I think I need to call Ella and tell her, like, sis, I feel like you gonna want to be open to knowing the truth, so we can
Mm,
read about it.
yeah. I mean, I'm more than likely it will happen. I don't know. Just sitting here thinking about it breaks my heart. I don't know. I don't know that I want her to know that because she loves him so much and he
See,
loves her
look,
so much.
here comes Tina talking about something. No, don't tell her. Yes, tell her. Tell her.
Some secrets
Tina
don't
the
need to
little
be
angel on
told.
your shoulder.
Some
Tina,
secrets don't
unmute
need to be
yourself.
told. There's no
Yeah.
need to. There's no
Yeah. It
need
would
to
break my heart. It's
hurt
breaking
that
my heart
baby.
her. Just thinking about it. Can you imagine how devastated she would be? Because her mama's insane. How devastated would she be for the same parent not to be hers?
But I think it's more so detrimental to keep the secret in the first place.
I
Like
mean,
I
that's
know
true
that that's
too.
a thing that's been happening over years and years and years. It's like, oh, let's just sweep it under the rug. Let's just keep it a secret. And then by the time somebody get grown and stuff, now the secret then accidentally then came out, and that be devastating. I be feeling like, why are we not talking about stuff? Why we gotta keep
Yeah,
on holding these secrets? We should be giving people the opportunity to work through their feelings on stuff. Cause
yeah,
now when something does actually happen and Ella find out maybe by accident that that ain't her real daddy, that's gonna be even more devastating because now she's dealing with she don't know who her daddy is,
yeah.
and that these people been lying to her for her whole entire life.
Mm.
I
But
don't know.
we'll see what they do when I start writing hers.
Mm,
It may pop out while I'm writing it. It may not. I will make for good drama for sure.
it would. It would. I would love to see how that play out. I can't lie. That
Yeah.
would be some good stuff. Um, let's see. You. Oh, okay, got you. We talked about that. Uh-oh. I see new comments. Girl, you should see my little thing because I don't usually be having this many comments. I be having to scroll through, child. But it's you, Miss House. It's you. The people wants to talk to you.
It's Big South. That's what it is.
Now, um, comment section said Ella need to know because it's folks out here right now in the comment section that's going through something just like that, finding out about real
Yeah.
biological parents and all that good stuff in grown adulthood and Esther adulthood. So, oh yes, honey. Oh, you need to talk about it. I'm just okay.
You getting your back in, huh?
Yep. That's my support on that. You got it from the comment section too. Let's see. Thank you for agreeing with me because sometimes folks don't really be seeing things my way. That's okay, but the fort saw that my way. Thank you.
And that's all that matters, isn't
Look, because whatever happened, please
it?
understand this is gonna be Ella's sentiments. That's her daddy. Period.
Yeah.
Period. End of the story. Let's see. Okay. Actually, a lot of people are feeling like Ella can find out. Candace does too. Okay, let's see. What's this question? I want to know something. This is Tiffany. How
Mhm.
can Bugs just let another man adopt his child?
Well, I don't know if she recalls that Nolan said he would be helping, and Nolan has different contacts and things. So it's no telling what somebody said to him to get to him to agree to that, or how they propositioned him. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay. So, with you saying that, is it possible for us to know how that came about in one of the other books in the series? Because, of course, this is book one, and it's plenty of other stories that we're going to hear in the rest of the
Yeah,
series, and you could like tap into that. Are we going to hear that?
I don't think so. I think the adoption. Shoot, I think they talk about it in the last book. Well, in Neil's book, I think. Um,
Mm,
so the details of it aren't in the books, but it once you're reading, Nolan and his connections, you're like, okay, yeah, he probably like threatened this
yeah.
man's life or something. So
Yeah, they said Nolan is the man, so
yeah,
Nolan gonna handle that. Okay. Well, it sounds to me like if you like me and you haven't continued reading on in the series, then you have plenty to look forward to
yeah.
because apparently Nolan Nolan is about that life, and I
Oh
love to be
yeah.
a man that's about that
Nolan
life.
gets it done. He gets stuff done.
Okay then. And which book is Nolan's? Book
Let me
two,
show you. Book 3.
book 3. Mm-hmm.
Leland is book 2.
Okay then. Okay. For the folks that's watching us, I'm curious. If you've read the series, tell me who your favorite is. Is it Big South? Is it Nolan? Is it Leland? Who else is in there?
Neil.
Neil. Which one is y'all's favorite? I can't even answer this question because
And then the sisters
I haven't made it
Catherine. I
through
don't
the
know.
series yet.
Might love Cat too. You know, the sister.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we can show sis love too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show sis some love. So, out of all of the siblings, who y'all love? Okay, then Candace loves Neo. Mm-hmm. Miss Atkins loves Leland. Okay, okay. We got a lot of
I'm gonna say
we got a lot
South.
of Neos.
I'm gonna say Big South.
Okay, then we got another Leland. South. Okay, so you done read all of them, Tina? Oh, so you really was holding out on us. Okay. Okay, I see how you do. Neil. Oh, y'all was okay then. Y'all like y'all some Neil.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
then
like
Neil.
me.
Oh, they like them some Neil. Okay, then
Neil
Neil
is
is the best
nasty. That's
book.
why.
Okay. Now, okay, so we got South, we got Leland, we got Nolan, then we
Mm-hmm.
got Neil,
Mm-hmm.
The
and then
twins. The
Yeah,
twins.
those and Neil are the twins.
Nolan and Neil is the twins.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, but it's a book 3 and then book 4 though, or are they in the same book?
No, they got each have a book.
Okay, got it. But Neil is the 4th book.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I see y'all some diehards too. Y'all up in the 5s and everything on a series. Cause can I just tell you, I'm a standalone kind of girl,
Yeah.
but folks just be trapping me. They be
Listen,
trapping me with these series. You trap me, man.
I heard Alexandria House did it on the whole series. That's what I heard. I heard she did her thing.
That's what I keep hearing too. I keep
Mm-hmm.
hearing it. So in my head, I feel like I'm gonna have to keep on reading. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to keep on reading because now I
Yeah,
will say this.
they all got their own stories.
I
They're all
read I
different.
read them boys too. I did read them boys.
Mm-hmm.
So yes. Oh, I say all of that and then I'm like, but I like standalones. Oh, that sounds
Well, just
crazy, don't it?
think of them as standalones with about 4 different brothers and a sister.
And you know what? That's true because that is something that I like about your books is that if someone were to pick up book 3 in the series, they can still read it and go right into and understand it. So if they don't have a certain backstory, it's okay. But it just helps to enhance the reading when you have
Yeah.
followed it through the series. So
Yeah, yeah.
yep, I definitely like that. Let's see. What y'all talking about? They done read all the books and the audios. Child, they love you. She
I
definitely
love you
did her
too.
thing on the McClain series. Yes, she did, TJ. They said this is a universe, and it is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they overlap and people make cameos in other people's books and so yeah.
So we actually gonna backtrack because
Mhm.
sometimes I be doing this by myself. I be missing stuff. I sure hope y'all know to charge my head and not my heart because I don't be meaning to. But it was another question, and they wanted to know how did you feel after your first book was published?
Excited and petrified and um unsure and all that stuff. I'm not going to put anything out that I don't like. So I liked it, but you never know if other people will like it. So I was happy that the reception, I was like, oh, y'all like this? Okay. Well, let me do this again, see what happens. So I just kept writing. But yeah, I was just excited and scared.
I'm
Thank
sure,
you for it.
but you did an awesome job. So I mean, you pushed through that fear, honey.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not scared until I release it. When I'm writing it, I'm in the story and with the characters, so I'm not thinking about the reception. But the moment I hit publish, I'm like, oh. Hell.
Now,
Yeah.
I actually wanted to tap in. This not about the book per se, but we was in the group and somebody wanted to address this elephant that was either in or not in the room.
Oh Lord.
Uh you and John Vassar.
Look, I'm scared. Listen, Joan intimidates me literally. I'm not finna fool with that pen. You understand me?
So what I think I hear you saying is no.
I done told her that. I was like, girl, I'm not writing with you. No, ma'am. I'm not writing with the creator of Black and Albert. I'm not.
I don't know how I feel about that because now that it has been presented out to the
Oh
world, I feel
Lord.
like now the world needs it.
Yeah, see, you see, I saw it. I ain't see it.
Oh, you just gonna ignore it? No, baby, we not leaving.
I
We not
noticed
leaving.
that. They didn't comment. I did notice that.
I'm not fooling with her. Joan be writing too good. I'm not fooling with Joan. No, 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 ma'am. No ham and no turkey. I'm not. Nope.
So what you're saying is you're thinking about it.
We'd have to do like I do a book and she do a book. We ain't doing a book, the same book, because what I'm gonna do, this is what will happen. She send me her part, and I'll just be like, "Oh my God, it's so good! Oh, I just love your part." I can't write anything. That'd be me.
So y'all gonna work on that in the near future. That's what I'm hearing you say. Is that yeah? Is that what y'all heard? Because I feel like
We
oh,
will
that's what
talk
I heard.
about it and see what we can figure out, and then probably we get on the phone and be giggling, and nothing will happen. Because that's what we
But y'all
do.
need a sergeant at arms or something. You need me to calm the mic. Yeah, get back on task, ladies. You need that? You need that? I
What
can
she told me
provide
she
that.
hate the way I feel. She knows she be writing. Shoot. You know what she talking about?
What we not gonna do is act like you don't though. Okay? Because if the people didn't see it being a love connection, we wouldn't even be trying to put it together. Okay? So the people out here got the same kind of love for Joan that they got for you. And so we just feel like it's a match made.
Okay, well
It's a match made in
we gonna
literary
think about it.
heaven.
We're gonna see what we can do. Maybe we'll do like
Yes.
the series where she writes a book and I write a book or something like that. Maybe we can do something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
See there? Start on
We'll
saying
see.
no. And now we writing us a book series, baby. Oh, yes. I love it. Oh, I love it. Y'all heard it here first. John Vassar in Alexandria House is writing the series.
I feel like I was bullied.
You feel like you would? I'm sorry.
I was bullied, like my readers bullied me into writing the McClain sister a book.
Oh, oh no. Bully? No. We would never do anything like that. We just are very
You
much so
sound
looking
so
forward.
convincing.
Yeah, we're just looking forward to what you have now committed yourself to.
And
So,
look, listen, y'all, ain't no telling when it'll happen because me and Joe both just sit up and make up books for each other to write. So we've got a
you
long list.
okay. And I recognize that you probably have a lot of things going on right now, but we're going to add the collaboration to the list.
Okay. All right. I
Okay,
got
and we're good with that.
you.
I am going to commit to not putting any extra pressure
Okay.
on you for it. Not extra pressure, maybe some pressure, but not
Mm-hmm.
extra pressure.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because if you feel like I'm doing too much, then what I tell you could do, you could be like pineapples, and I'd be like, okay,
Look,
doing too
look,
much.
you getting ready, ain't you? You eating them. I'm proud.
Listen, girl, you didn't see me send this little text, right?
Look, listen.
Sorry.
When it's time for your levels to be tested, he will be so happy.
Okay, so you didn't tested this out, haven't you?
Hmm?
Huh? You heard me? You tested
Well, how would I write about it if I
So
didn't know?
right. So, because you could be researching and see it Google. Because I see people that have talked about it before, but I've never had anybody speak on it from like a first hand experience. Like, hey, they did it. They man came along. It was like, woo, baby, I noticed
And
this
I've
thing.
had several
What's the
testimonies.
difference?
I
Like,
have.
after you have done this, tested it out, is there a conversation that happens between you and the man? Like, hey, did you notice my sweetness? Or
No,
no?
no, you just look at them when they looking at you like, damn, and you just give a little smirk and be like, yeah, you like that, didn't you? Yeah, I don't tell my secrets. I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I taste like that. I guess, it's just sweet,
I love it. I love it. I'm keep eating my pineapples too. I don't know if the alcohol in my wine is gonna like cancel anything out, but I mean
No,
it's
no,
what.
no. But see, the key is you have to keep the levels up. You need to keep your pineapples in stock.
Oh, okay, and it
Mhm.
is fine to eat the ones out the can or the little fruit
Yeah,
cup
yeah.
ones. That's fine.
Can
Okay.
pineapple is pineapple. If you're allergic to
Okay.
pineapple, you can get you some mango.
You better put us on
Mhm.
these last 4 minutes of the interview. Yeah. So, okay.
That's
So
my
y'all.
ministry. That is my
Oh,
ministry.
come on
I want,
then.
I want us to enjoy sex. You understand me?
Smile. That's
Ain't nothing
poetry.
wrong with enjoying it and making it enjoyable for your partner.
That is so true.
Hmm.
I mean, I believe that. I don't know because I'm a virgin.
Me too. Kind of way I had 3 kids. Um, I ain't figured that out yet.
Well, I don't have no kids, so y'all can't prove me wrong. I can tell that I done got through half this bottle of wine. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is too much, isn't it? It's too much. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we are coming to a close for our discussion, y'all. And so, before you go, I want to thank everybody that came on in here and chatted with us on tonight. And we're not done with literary stuff for the evening because immediately following this chat, DM's Diamonds has an event going on over there too. So if you're not already in the group, go on over there and join because you don't want to miss their author discussion that they have going on. I think it is Ashante Keys, Johnny Sherry, and Genesis Woods. And so that's going
Oh,
to be immediately after this. So you guys make sure that you tap into that. And then also, Mayor House, is there any
yes.
announcements that you would like for the people to have before we log off?
Um, the only thing is my house party this Saturday. Hey, I'm excited about that. We're gonna have a good time. I have broken myself paying for it, so even if you don't have a good time and you're in attendance, act like you did. Um, I just got through writing my third Audible original. It has to go to the editor and be recorded, and so it will not come out anytime soon. But I've gotten really good feedback from my beta readers, so I'm excited about that. And after my event is over, and I'm not really crazy and stressed out with that, I will begin writing something else. So hopefully, I'll have something available on Kindle before year's end.
That is awesome. Well, thank you for sharing all of that with us. Tina is still here with us. So, did you want to share anything, Tina, with the people before we go?
Just thanks again to Miss House. Thanks to everybody for participating. Thanks to those who read along with us, and who read along with us monthly. Make sure you join ICU Reading and Chatting. Make sure you follow Tam Telling Tales. And not only follow her, make sure, yes, I'm her manager. Make sure you watch the videos. We need to get her watch hours up. So watch them. And if you haven't seen some old ones, it's a playlist. You can turn it on and you can just watch it and, see the ones that you miss. Because I've got to go back and watch the last couple of ones. So just thank you all for joining us.
Yes. And thank
And
you again, Tina, for choosing my book.
You're welcome. And thank you for um, sharing Albert with me and Troy.
y'all are best.
Oh, can I say one more thing? I forgot to say that Flagrant is well, they're gonna start recording Flagrant this month and next month for audio. So it should come out on audio sometime in the fall, hopefully. Fingers and toes and eyes crossed. And that's it.
All right. Well, that's all we have for this evening. So you all, we are logging off again. Thanks so much for being with us, and we'll see you guys again soon.
Bye.